Hey guys, welcome to another video on Pokemon investments. And in today's video, I'm gonna be going over my top 3 best Charizard cards that you guys can invest in. Um, so number 1 is gonna be the PSA 10 Champions Path Charizards. So that's either the Rainbow Charizard or the Secret Rare Shiny Charizards. That, in my opinion, are great investments. And with my list, I'm going to be starting from the cheapest and going to the most expensive. On the Charizards that I think offer the best value for the money, that have the best potential return in the future. So as we can look, the PSA 10 Champions Path Charizard, both the Rainbow and the Shiny, are going for around like $525 to around $600. And you can get the raw cards for these. Like, this might be a really good. If you don't have that much money, you can pick these up for around like $200 and try to see, if it has a potential of being a PSA 10, and then submitting it to PSA. The Charizard V's are also pretty nice, but they're nowhere as near as nice as these, because you can get these in every Champions Path box. But with these, they're a lot more rare to pull. For me, myself, I had to open 10 Champions Path booster boxes to get one shiny Charizard. I didn't even get the Rainbow, so for that reason, I wouldn't recommend picking up this Charizard at this price. It's still a good deal in the future, but definitely be looking at these two Charizards for great investments in the future. And then for my number 2 slot, we have the base set Charizard, obviously. If you can get an PSA 10, that's great, or a PSA 9 is a lot cheaper. As the time goes by, finding cards that are PSA 10 gets even more difficult. So this Charizard is a great investment. And also, I personally like buying the Japanese because they're cheaper. And also, they're 2 years older. And I also like the artwork more. They look the same, but I like the hollow foil a lot more in the Japanese than the English. It's a lot more poppier, more flashier than the English. So I've been picking up a lot of the basic Charizards in Japanese. I think they'll be great investments in the future. And you can pick up a 10 for $5,000 for a Charizard card, a basic Charizard that was released in 1996. I think that's a pretty good value. And a PSA 9 of these are also a great value. You can pick these up for around $1,000 for the Japanese, which I think is a great value for what you're getting. Yeah, these the prices for these are around 1,000. Like 1,200, 1,000 to 1,200 right now. That's English. Yeah, for the Japanese, May 9th, sold for $1,275. So that was yesterday. So that should tell you about the value of these cards. And then my last but not least, and in my opinion, the Charizard that's the most valuable, even more valuable than the first edition basic Charizard, is the no rarity basic Charizard. And if you guys aren't familiar with this, the no rarity is the first ever printing of Charizard ever. And they were only printed for about 2 weeks before they went and released the regular base Japanese Charizard. And the distinction is here is with a star. The regular base set Japanese Charizards have a star here indicating their rarity. But the base set no rarity Charizards don't have this little star here. and that makes them a lot more valuable because these cards were only printed for about 2 weeks. You can see this one that it's in such a beat up condition, sold for $14.50 with the best offer accepted. Yeah, like this is like a PSA 1 or worse. I don't even know if this would grade a PSA 1. So, and you can pick up an 8.5 for 8,600, which in my opinion is a fantastic. I know it's a lot of money, but that's a great card. If you have the money, I would highly recommend buying this because this will only go up in value in the future. And a BGS5 sold for, this is also a fantastic deal, for around 2,200 here, as you can see. And an 8 is around like 8,200. So, yeah, these were my top 3 picks for the best Charizards that you guys can invest in for the future. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later.